orange list?
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to click on the try our game. Okay, for our sight words. Okay, as I point to each word, please go ahead and tell me that word name. I'm going to start with K, and I'll go with the one. Try it. If you don't know it, just pass it. It's okay. What does TH say? Very good. Brooklyn, turn around, please. Thank you. What's that second? Okay, can you help her with this one? Close. Can you say or? Yeah, you got it. Good job. What this one? Good. This one you can even tell. Very good. Yeah, why it says I. Yeah, we'll skip that one. How about this one? What letter is this? Yeah, you got it. Good job. Try this one. That was easy. Try this one. There you go. Good job. This one. Try this one. What's this one? Very good. Okay, we're going to stop there today. Okay? We're both at 6 right now. Yeah, which side? Today we're going to do the story of Little Pumpkins. Okay? The very first thing that I want you to do, are you listening? The very first thing that I would like for you to do is I would like for you to go ahead and take a picture walk. I want you to turn each page and look at the pictures, okay? And then I'm going to ask you what you think the story's going to be about. Can you do that for me? Take your time and try to notice everything that you can. Don't read, just look at the picture. Yeah, you think so? All right, let's go ahead and start reading, okay? Very good. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to tell me this sight word. Can you tell me that sight word? Very good. Is that one of our trick words up there that we have for foundations? Good. So we have the word has, correct? Do you see that word in your book right now?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. And is this a name right here? Can you tell me, is this a name right here?
Maria.
Maria. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start touching each word, and we're going to read that.
Maria counts
What's this word?
one
Amaya.
pumpkin. What?
What's this word, remember?
Has.
Okay, so what's this word?
Maria has one pumpkin.
Very good. Turn the page. It is your turn, kid.
Maria has two pumpkins.
Good job, Cade. Go ahead and turn the page, Amaya. It's your turn.
Maria has three pumpkins.
Very good. Next page, please. Kate, can you say has?
Has.
Good. Go ahead and turn the page, please.
Maria has 7. 6 pumpkins.
No, let's look at that word. Here, let's write it right here. Don't say it yet. I know you know, Kate.
I know.
What's it start with? What sound?
5.
How'd you know that? Did you count them? So isn't it smart to use the pictures as clues?
Has 5 pumpkins.
Did you look at the picture? Yeah? That's a good way to do that. If you don't know a word, you should look at the
This
picture.
is 6 pumpkins.
Okay, go ahead. Good job. Go to the next page, please.
Maria has 7 pumpkins.
Good job. Okay, your turn, my man. Uh-oh, this one's tricky. Try this one.
No.
What's that
2,
word?
8,
Sight word.
8 pumpkins.
Now, let's try this again. I'll read, you read. Maria has too many pumpkins. Your turn. Maria has
Two. Oh, can I read it?
Yeah, you can read it all to yourself now. We only have about 2 more minutes.
No.
Go ahead and read it to yourself.
Why is it for 9 minutes? Maria has 1 pumpkin. Maria has 2 pumpkins. Maria has 3 pumpkins. Maria has 4 pumpkins. Maria has 5 pumpkins.
Okay, you need to read it to yourself, please.
6 pumpkins. Maria has 7 pumpkins. Maria has too many. I'm all done.
All done now.
Yep.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to practice your sight words for now so we can pass that list next week, okay? We're going to work with Kate on that. Mr. Tyler's class, great job so far. Very quiet. You're doing exactly what's been asked of you. Keep it up. All of you getting dojo point. Okay, these ones we just have to know, okay? Because we can't just sound them out all the time. Try that again. Ha. What's this word? B. B. This hat. Do it.
This half
From or one.
from or 1
Had, by, were.
had by or
I just want you to concentrate on this section right now and see if we can get those figured out. Kate, will you work with her on these? Thank you.
B.
Okay, everyone stop where you are, please. Let's clean up, stand behind our chairs. Make sure work on words is perfect, putting things away exactly where you need to. You guys can take these books and put them in your book box. Okay, in just a second. It's not time quite yet. Still waiting on a couple of you. Listen to reading, great job. Read to someone, great job. Okay, if you do have a book box, at this time I'd like for you to go ahead and take that back there, put it away for me. Katana, that includes you, so put that away for me. For the rest of you, I need for you to come and sit in your seat for just a second. Sit in your seat for just 1 second. Make sure you push in chairs and everything is cleaned up exactly where it needs to be. Thank you. Okay, if you look up at our projector right now, make sure you're looking, please. We need Ricky.
Yeah, okay. Libby and Kane.
Ricky King.
Libby
Ricky King, sorry.
Kate.
Thank you for waiting so patiently as we get through this. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's look up at our board.
Let's carve a pumpkin. Written by Keith and Sarah Kortemartin. Illustrated by Suyue Chun. It's time to carve a pumpkin. First, ask an adult to help you. Next, find a round pumpkin. Find one you like. Then, ask an adult to help you cut out the top. Be careful when you cut. Next, scoop out the insides. It's kind of gross and fun at the same time. Then, pick out all the seeds. Ask an adult to bake them for a snack. Next, draw the face. You can draw other things too. Then, ask an adult to help you cut out the face. Be careful when you cut. Next, put a light inside the pumpkin. The light will shine inside. Finally, put the pumpkin where everyone can see. You have carved a pumpkin.
Okay, great job with that, making sure that you're paying attention. Now, the reason that we watch that is because of what main holiday is in October. Raise your hand, please. What main holiday is in October? Katana? Halloween. That is correct. How many of you have ever had a pumpkin before? How many of you have ever carved a pumpkin before? Okay, good. Well, what I want to do is this today. We're going to make sure that we can describe the characters, settings, and the events in a story. Now, I saw a lot of words in there that we knew. A lot of words that we knew from our transition words. Who can tell me our sequence of events? We put parts of a story together in order when they happen. What is this word right here as we're looking at our board? Raise your hand. Shh, raise your hand. An order of ways they happen. How? What is this word?
First.
First, very good. What comes after first? Who can help us out with that? That's great that you're doing that right now. Okay, let's set it right here. Okay, we have first. Who can tell us what's... Oh, I can't say that word. What is that word? Bentley. What's this word?
Next.
Next. Bella.
Then.
And Gavin.
Last.
Last or finally. Very good. So we start with first, we go next, then, and last. If you look at our word wall right over here, we have the words then. That's one of our sight words already. We also have the word first.
And the.
Yeah, and the, of course, we have that as well. So great job with that. Now what I want to do is this. We have some work that we're going to do together. So I would like for you to repeat after me. Say, I can
I can
put our story
put our story
in order.
in order.
Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to be able to do that together today. Let's see if we can get this right up there. Okay, you're going to get this sheet of paper in just a little bit. But what I need for you to do right now is I need for you to come to the floor and have a seat in your assigned spots. Please push in chairs. We make sure that we come quietly. And you know what, row one, just because I need this area right here, can you give me one scoot back for me, please? Thank you. Right there, Gavin, you're perfect. In front of that. Thank you, sir. In front. Sit on your bottoms, crisscross. Thank you, that is perfect right there. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to you in just a little bit. But first, Kyle, I'm waiting on your eyes. But first, I want to do a couple of things with you. Could you guys do me a favor and push that underneath the bed so it's not in your way? I'm sorry. Gavin, make sure you push your seat in next time, okay? Thank you. Okay, you're going to get this sheet in just a few minutes. What you're going to do is you're going to put the things in order, okay? What is the very first thing we should do after reading our story and kind of our background knowledge of knowing what to do? What is the first thing we need to do to make a jack-o'-lantern or to carve a pumpkin? What do we need to do very first thing? Amaya, pay attention over here. You shouldn't be touching that. Thank you.
Get the pumpkin.
Shh. Raise your hand, Ricky. Raise your hand. Yes, Ricky, what do we need to do?
Pumpkin.
Yeah, we got to get a pumpkin, don't we? So maybe you go to the store and you can get that pumpkin. That is kind of up to you. So we get that pumpkin. So first, what do we do? Get a pumpkin. Great. So what is the next thing that we need to do? Let's look up here. So we said we need to get a pumpkin.
Cut the top off.
We got the pumpkin.
Cut the top off.
You think we need to cut the top off? Okay, so we need to cut the top off. Look what's already been done for us. Did this morning. Did we cut the top off?
Yeah.
Now it's been cut. Very good. Now what do we need to do? We need to get inside of. Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. So first, we get the pumpkin. Next, we cut the top. Then, shh. Then what are we going to do? Shh. Raise your hand, please. What do you think, Hal?
Get the seeds.
Get the seeds and all that gooky stuff out of there. As you can see, there's still a lot of that stuff in there, isn't there? Shh.
Ew. Can we all get some
Maybe later, maybe for Fun Thursday we can do something like that, okay? But not right now. So we get the seeds out of there, right? And it's really gooey. How many of you have ever touched a pumpkin? It's really pretty gooey and gross. So we're going to go ahead and scoop that out. So now we have our pumpkin. We've scooped it out. We're kind of going to mix this with then. Then what do? We make the
eyes.
We make the face, right? So then we make the face for our pumpkin. Let's see if we can get that on there just right. Perfect. Yeah, it can be just popped off, okay? So we get the face. We carve it. Do we do this alone
No.
at home?
No.
What should we do instead?
Ask
We should. Ask the grown-up, or you do this with mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever watches you, maybe a babysitter or something like that. So then, and finally, what is the last thing that we need to do? If you look up here, you can see. It starts with a C. Who can help me out with that?
Seed.
What are we going to do finally? I see a lot of the same hands. Gavin, what's that a picture of? A lantern or a candle. Very good. So the last thing, or finally, what we're going to do is we're going to put a candle in there. Okay? Does that make sense? So let's go through it one more time together. First, what are we going to do, Ricky?
Get a pumpkin.
You're going to do what, Ricky?
Get a pumpkin.
Yep, we got to pick a pumpkin. First, we're going to pick, and I'm probably going to run out of room, and that's okay. We'll get it later in just a second, okay? First, we're going to pick a pumpkin. And then, what are we going to do? Or sorry, next, what are we going to do?
We're going to carve.
What are we going to do next?
We're going to take the top off.
Next. What does it say? Next.
Carve it.
We will
Claw the face.
scoop it. We got to get that stuff out of there, right? Got to get that stuff out before we actually carve our pumpkin. Then, we're going to use the same transition words. Then,
Carve.
we will carve.
Carve it.
I'm squeezing that in there just a little bit. I'll write a little bit better in just a second. And then what's going to happen last?
Lantern.
The candle or the lantern. Good. And so, last or finally, add a candle.
I'm going to have to put your name.
So we're going to add a candle. Hal, eyes up here, please. I need to see your eyes, Brooklyn. Thank you. Appreciate that. So first we're going to pick a pumpkin. Next we will scoop out all the insides, all that gross stuff. Then we're going to carve our pumpkin. And last we're going to add a candle. So what I'm going to have you do right now, still waiting on you, Gavin. Sit crisscross, put your spoons in the bowl. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is this. I would like for you to go back to your seats. You are then going to take, wait, I did not say go yet. Sit, crisscross please. Thanks, Gavin. Gavin, crisscross and eyes on me. I don't think we want a red point, do we? Okay. Very first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out each of these pumpkins at the very bottom of the page. At the very bottom of the page. After you cut them out, you're going to put them in order. First, next, then, last. Give me a thumbs up if you understand exactly what you're going to do. If you have any questions, what are you going to do? Raise your... Capiche? I'll hand you a paper. Go back to your seat. You can go ahead and get your boxes as you're going by. You probably need those. I would like for the boys to go first. Let boys go first. Girls, I'll give you your papers first. Take to your seats, then you can go back. Thank you. There you go. Brooklyn, please go quietly. Thank you. Go ahead and cut your pumpkins out first thing. And put those in order. First, next, then last. Yep. You can do that. First, next, then. You do that for me? Thank you. Gavin, you started cutting yet, dude?
We're supposed to cut. I'm just cutting.
Grab your box, please. I really like how all of you are working very quietly. Great job, Kyle. Guys, I noticed on our assessments that we had taken earlier on this year, we really struggled with the words first, next, then, and last. So let's make sure that we get it right this time with something a little bit more fun. First, next, then, last. Okay. Who was the first one? Deal? Derek, you doing okay, bud? Yes, no, maybe? Well, think about it. What do you think? I bet you do. I bet you have some right there, over there, too. Okay, babe? We'll rewrite this in just a little while where we have a little bit more space, but due to our new technology, we don't have enough space to do that right now. So we will get it taken care of.
Up now.
All I'm worried about right now is you being able to place those and glue those things into first, next, then, and last. Make sure your name's on there, okay? I don't want you to do all that hard work and somebody else gets credit for it.